Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of our Defense Forces, Honorable Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Secretary General of Confederation of Trade Unions in Kenya, Brother Dr. Francis Atwoli, the Chief Executive Officer, Federation of Kenya Employers, Sister Jacqueline Mugo, the senior government officials present, fellow workers, Your Excellency, we are very glad to see you here today and for honoring the invitation of Kenyan workers to preside over the commemoration of this day, which is very important in calendar of workers worldwide. Labor is the most important factor of production, which contributes immensely to faster development of our country. And in the 3 M's of manpower, money, and materials, manpower stands very high. As a country, and with your guidance, Your Excellency, we have continued to invest heavily in the Kenyan workforce, the Kenyan labor force, while putting in place structures and mechanisms for protection of Kenyan workers. Your government has continued to encourage structured negotiations between workers and employers on a wide range of employment and labor-related issues, and in the spirit of give and take. It is in this spirit that the tripartite partners are working on a wage determination mechanism that addresses the realities of the labor market while seeking to correctly reward workers' efforts and improve our competitiveness. Your Excellency, let me thank you on behalf of the majority of workers for the kind gesture you extended to them last year when you ordered the removal of income tax for anyone earning less than $24,000 per month and reduction of the income tax for those earning more than $24,000 from 30% to 25%. A survey we carried out as Ministry of Labor and Social Protection on informal sector skills and occupation showed that most of the informal sector operators earn less than $25,000. This tax rebate, Your Excellency, has therefore positively impacted on their incomes. Your Excellency, also allow me to appreciate the support you have continued to give to the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection and the opportunity in carrying out and serving Kenyans in executing this mandate. This we are very grateful as a ministry. This support has led us to put in place several measures aimed at improving the implementation of projects and programs within the labor and employment sector. I will highlight just 2. The ministry has undertaken certain initiatives to prevent the spread of COVID-19 at workplaces. These include undertaking surveillance at workplaces to ensure compliance with government protocols and capping the spread of coronavirus. The ministry has also developed workplace safety guidelines in form of advisories to help both employers and workers to assess risk and adopt procedures that mitigate the COVID-19 risk at workplace. And through the Directorate of Occupational Safety and Health, Your Excellency, we are working through multi-agency approach to improve the bill that establishes this directorate. Your Excellency, in April 2016, the government established National Employment Authority to enhance the institutional framework for employment promotion. Since its information, the authority has achieved considerable milestones in employment promotion. One of the areas where the National Employment Authority has put a lot of effort is streamlining the registration of employment agencies to protect Kenyan workers seeking employment both locally and abroad. And I want to thank you, Your Excellency, most sincerely, because on 25th, your cabinet has approved a draft of measures to strengthen the welfare of workers both in Kenya and even those Kenyans seeking employment abroad. Majority of the youth graduating from our training institutions lack exposure to the world of work, which continues to disadvantage them by diminishing their employability. In order to address this challenge, the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection has developed national internship policy, which will provide the necessary framework for implementation of internship programs both in public and private sector. Our youths stand to gain from this noble initiative. Finally, Your Excellency, the children of Kenya are the future of our country. If we protect them now, we will have better Kenyans tomorrow. Towards this, Your Excellency, the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection would like to thank you for spearheading the approval of the Children's Bill by the Cabinet after more than 15 years of negotiations between various stakeholders. This milestone draft bill is now before the two houses of Parliament for debate and legislation. Your cabinet also approved the community registration groups, which has gone a long way in creating employment and empower the members of respective communities in mobilizing resources. Your Excellency, in conclusion, on behalf of the Kenyan workers, I assure you of the continued commitment and dedication of our ministry and our social partners in implementation of projects and programs for realization of our national aspirations. With these few remarks, Your Excellency, may I ask fellow workers to be upstanding to welcome Your Excellency to speak to Kenyan workers and address our nation.